I hope you enjoyed the instructions given by me and you will follow the instructions given by me hereafter. I haven't even recorded that. This is a general instruction for you. So children, let us begin with our concept. We have completed the concept known finite verbs and finite verbs, right? I've explained the concept to infinitive, to plus space form. It can be used in the form of a noun in a sentence to begin a sentence. Wherever you can use a noun or a pronoun in sentence, those all places you can use a to infinitive form I said. Okay, so it is used in the form of a, it is not used as a finite verb. It is used in the form of a noun or a pronoun in a sentence. Sorry, noun or a pronoun in the position of a subject, and it can be used in the position of an object in a sentence. Clear? Am I clear? And we had a discussion about present participles and past participle. I said, children, present and past participles are just like verbs. Okay, and if it is used along with an auxiliary verb, if it is used with be form, if it is used with the half forms, if it is used with some other forms, if it has a function of a verb in a sentence, okay. But if these words, this present participles and past participles, if these words are used before a noun, I'm stressing the concept before a name, before a noun, then you can call it as an adjective when used, right? And these adjectives are called present participles. So that is why these are known as present participles as verbal adjectives. Okay. Another name for present participle and past participle are verbal adjective. And we started discussing about the last one, the last concept, that is gerund. I need to explain, I need to take this full class for explaining the concept gerund for you, because you will be learning the same concept non-finite in detail in 8th standard. 7th standard, there is nothing to learn right from non-finite. Now you will be learning, or you are going to learn gerund here. Then in 8th standard, you need to cover the same topic non-finite. So if you're thorough in this class, it is easy for you to score marks then. Okay, so concentrate here, listen to me here. So we are going to introduce a topic called gerund. Gerund, the word gerund. You know, gerund, there is another name for a gerund. Okay, gerunds are also known as verbal nouns. Okay, gerunds are always ending in ing. The words ending in ing and it has a force of a noun is called a gerund in English grammar. Remember, children, exactly like our to infinitive form or infinitive form, we can place this gerund before wherever we use a noun in a sentence. Those all places we can use a gerund. It can be used in the position of a subject. It can be used in the position of an object. It can be used after a preposition in a sentence. Those are the only things that you can identify a gerund in a sentence. Don't get confused with the present participle and gerund, because present participles are ending in ing, gerund also ending in ing. But remember, present participles are used before a noun in the form of an adjective which qualifies a noun, whereas a gerund is used exactly like a noun in a sentence. Clear? Am I clear? I know that you are not that much clear. So let me share the screen for you.
What is gerund also called?
Verbal noun. It is also known as verbal nouns in English grammar. Okay, so let us learn gerunds now.
So jumping is a gerund.
Jumping can be a gerund if it is used in the position of a subject or object, or if it is placed after a preposition. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
If the sentence, see, Anthony Joel, you asked me a question, ma'am. Jumping a gerund? I cannot say, because if in a sentence Anthony Joel is jumping on the floor, there it is a finite verb, right? Because jumping is used along with is.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Jumping is a good exercise.
Yes, ma'am.
Their jumping is in the form of a noun.
No.
So there it is a gerund. So when you ask a doubt, it should be attached in a sentence. Okay, then I can clearly tell you, okay, my dear son, Anthony Joel, in a sentence, jumping is a good exercise. Their jumping is actually used in the form of a noun. So there it is a gerund. But Anthony Joel is jumping. Okay, there is jumping is a finite verb. It is not a non-finite verb, isn't it? Is jumping shows it has a tense form. It is in present continuous tense, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So whenever you ask something, you have to frame a sentence and ask. Okay. Okay. So let me share the screen once again, children. Here you have whatever you want. So let me share from the present participle and past participle examples. I have brought a few examples for you under the present participles and past participle, where it is used in the form of a verbal adjective. Okay. So let me share the concept for you, children. The examples, not the concept. The examples are present here. See, I have a few examples, present participle used in the form of an adjective. Look at everywhere, all green lettered words. Okay, are. See here, I forgot to give a color for this word. This should be also in green color. Okay, all the green lettered words are nouns. These are names. Agree or disagree?
Agree.
Agree, because bus is a name, bird is a name, cat is a name, people is a name, trap is a noun, and house is a noun, marble is a noun, situation is a noun, and speech is also another noun, isn't it?
Yes,
Isn't it? So I have used, or I have placed my present participles, which is ending in ing form, before the nouns in the sentence. And these words are used to qualify the nouns in the sentence. So these are examples for present participle used like an adjective before a noun. Isn't it? Don't try to catch a running bus. Don't try to catch a running train. Okay, so bus, running bus. It is moving bus, right? Moving train, right? A flying bird is more watchful than a sitting bird. A flying bird is more watchful than a sitting bird. It is safe. A sitting bird is safe. But watchful in the sense, if while flying, if he want to eat something, it should be more watchful, and he might be get attacked by other predators, isn't it? So a flying bird. Bird is the noun. The words ending in ing, flying, is used to qualify a noun bird. It gives a quality. It talks about what is the present situation of the bird. It is flying. And in the second half of the sentence, it is sitting. Bird is sitting. So we are describing the word here with the help of ing form. So all these sentences, present participles are used in the form of adjectives. See, he saw a sleeping cat yesterday. He saw a sleeping cat yesterday. I did not upload these sentences in the website. Only notes I have uploaded. So I request everybody to note these examples. Take your paper and add these examples in your notes. He saw a sleeping cat yesterday. Yes, Pranav?
Ma'am, you send this note in
These notes are available in the website, but this one, these examples are not available. I brought for making you write during the period here. So I request everybody to copy these examples in your ruled paper, notes, and that can be attached along with non-finite and finite notes. When you submit the notes for correction, I need to get all these sentences. This must be there in your notes. So I request everybody to copy all the sentences, underline sleeping, underline working, underline creating, underline burning house. The house is burning. There is a fire, a burning house. Glowing marble. No, we used to play with marble, right? And I was a child, I used to play with marbles with my brother. I don't know whether you people are playing with marbles.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I do.
Yes,
Ma'am,
we
I
do
do.
enjoy playing with marbles, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. I don't want to create a confusing situation. The situation is quite confusing. It is not clear. Confusing situation. So situation is a noun and confusing is an adjective which describes the situation. The situation is not okay. The situation is totally confusing. Inspiring speech. You know, speech is a noun. You know, the Malayalam word prasangam, right? Prasangam. Isn't it? The prasangam is a Malayalam word that is a noun. And we can use inspiring speech. Inspiring speech in 1990. So here inspiring is a verbal adjective. It is used a present participle in the form of an adjective before a noun which qualifies a noun, which describes a noun here. Have you all completed these examples?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am.
Write fast.
Ma'am, what?
Yes.
Ma'am, should I put the adjective as circle and the noun as underline?
Okay, okay. No, better you underline. Okay, okay. As you wish, my son. This is only for you to get understand, because you need to understand what you have done here. There is no need for copying the exact format that I have used here. I want sentence and the concept must be clear. How many finished? How many sentences? Only few sentences. Daniel Melvin is not writing a single sentence, Daniel. I don't know what are you doing there by sitting with a paper and book open. I've told everybody to write all the sentences written here, and I request everybody to underline the adjectives used here. As Ahil Samir said, ma'am, I'll be circling the adjective and I'll be underlining the noun. Okay, fine. That is okay. I'm happy with it. Okay, fine. So all the words ending in ing are present participle, a verbal adjective which is used to qualify a noun here. Okay, so shall I change the page? No.
Ma'am, can
So,
we take a screenshot?
Okay, I agree with that.
I already took a screenshot.
I'll wait only for 1 minute, then I'll change the slide. Okay.
Ma'am, writing is over, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. So here you have again a few set of sentences, and here you can see I have written past participle in the form of an adjective. The words ending in ed, t, en, all these words are used before a noun to describe a noun. So these are verbal adjectives, a past participle used like a verbal adjectives to describe a noun here. I request everybody to copy these examples. So here Albert always wears a broken hairband. A broken hairband. Hairband. What is the condition of the hairband? It's broken, children. So the broken, the past participle form of the word break is used to describe the hairband, right? And now I have a colored calendar on my desk. Colored calendar. I have a colored calendar. The calendar is colored. I have a colored calendar on my desk. Third one, we ate a lot of roasted meat. We ate a lot of roasted meat. Roasted meat. The meat is not raw, it is roasted. It is not fried, it is roasted meat. So roasted, the past participle form is used to describe the meat. So this is an adjective here in yes. I do not drink boiled water. It is good to drink boiled water, right? But this child, he doesn't like to drink boiled water. So he'll get disease quickly. So I do not drink boiled water. The word boiled, the past participle form is used before an adjective. Sorry, before a noun. And here it is used in the form of an adjective. So boiled is a verbal adjective in use.
Ma'am, green color is the noun and the red color
You
is
know,
the...
past participles are all in red color. Ed,
Okay.
ed forms, t, en forms, right?
Adjectives.
Past participle
Yes, ma'am.
forms used before. See, calendar, meat, water, boy, all these are nouns, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Underlined words are the past participle used as a verbal adjective. Now you look here, Robert is the most wanted player on the team. Wanted player. Player is a noun and the past participle form wanted is used before the noun. Okay, so here wanted is a verbal adjective. So this is a past participle used in the form of a verbal adjective which is used before a noun player. Now frightened boy. As you all know, boy's name, it's a noun. So I have used the past participle form frightened to describe the boy here. So here it is a verbal adjective. He's not smiling, he's scared, he's frightened. So the frightened boy jumped over the wall. The frightened boy jumped over the wall. So here frightened, the past participle form is used before a noun boy, and here in function it is a verbal adjective. I have completed the given task. I have completed the given task. Task is a noun. Task, and given is a past participle form which is used before a noun here, and this word, this past participle form in function, it is a verbal adjective which describes the task, the noun. I have a written document on, of this case. Document is a noun, right? Written document. I'm not keeping any printed document or anything. I have a written document in my hand. So written, the past participle form is used before document, the noun, in the form of a verbal adjective. Give me those folded pages. Give me those folded pages. Pages, noun. Folded is a past participle form used before noun in the form of a verbal adjective which describes a noun in the sentence. Now, the confused girl decided to take a helpline. The girl is totally confused. She doesn't know what to do. So the confused girl, girl is a noun. Confused is a past participle form used before girl, the noun, in the form of a verbal adjective. Okay, we are unable to identify the tense of the sentence because it is used here in the form of a verbal adjective, not a finite verb. The crowned prince is promising. The crowned prince is promising. Crowned prince. The word crowned is the past participle form. Crowned is used before prince, the noun. The crowned prince. Prince, the noun. Okay, so you can say that this is used in the form of a past participle form, and that's also here to explain or to describe the noun prince. And the last one, children, he found some buried treasures in the castle. My goodness. So he is a rich man now. He got some buried treasures in the castle. So here, treasures, it's a noun. Treasure, what do you mean by treasure? Treasure?
A box containing gold.
It can be a box, it can be some other material, but we'll get ancient valuable materials, right?
Like precious stones.
Yeah, treasures. You know Malayalam, it is called a nidhi.
Yes, ma'am.
Malayalam student might be knowing this. He found some buried treasures in the castle. So buried is a word. It is used in the form of a past participle form, and that can be placed before a noun. And this is in function. It is just a verbal adjective. Clear? I hope you have completed the examples of past participle used as an adjective.
Or more examples you need to write, ma'am. Just a minute.
Okay.
Ma'am, one more, ma'am, one more.
Okay. I'm waiting for everyone. So please do complete. Then we can go to gerund.
He found those some buried treasure. Confused girl.
Ma'am, done, ma'am.
Done. It's done, everyone.
I'm finished, ma'am.
Very good. Very good.
Just a minute. Decide.
Okay.
And two
Zaim
more.
is present. Okay.
My helpline, just a minute. Last two
Have
more.
you all completed?
Ma'am, two more sentences.
Two more. The crowned prince is promising. He found some buried treasures in the castle. Could you please write first?
The buried treasures, which one is
I'm finished.
Treasures noun. I'm so sorry. Yeah, thank you for reminding me this. The last one, he found some buried treasures. Buried is the past participle form. Okay. And treasures, it's a noun. So green lettered word treasures, that must be treasures.
Yes, ma'am.
And red with an underline is buried. Thank you, Aaron Casey, for showing this one.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll change before I send the
wrote it
slide. I'll
anyways.
change this. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you
Ma'am,
so
I wrote
much.
it.
Okay, now let us talk about the next topic, which is coming under, or the last one, coming under the topic called known finite one. This is a bit confusing, right? Because I have told present participles are always ending in ing form, right? Present participles are always ending in ing form. And here I am again and again, I'm stressing on the topic gerund, and I do say that children, we must use ing form if it is in a gerund form. If a question is given, if it is written jump and change this jump into its gerund form, in a form of a fill in the blanks, how can you change jump into its gerund form? By adding ing, jumping. Okay, if it is move, how can you change it to a gerund form? Moving. See, children, listen. Gerund is always ending in ing. So there is a doubt. How can I distinguish gerund and present participle from a sentence? I should know, no? What is the difference between a present participle? Both are ending in ing, so a bit confusing. Yes?
What did you say, ma'am?
Yes, Anthony Joel.
Ma'am, in present participle, auxiliary verbs are used before. In gerund, it is not used, ma'am.
But if a present participle used in the form of an adjective, there won't be any auxiliary verbs, right?
Yeah. So
If it is non-finite form.
So it will be non-finite, ma'am.
How can it be? You said, ma'am, if the auxiliary verb is used before,
Then it will be finite.
It
is not used, then it will be gerund, right?
Yeah, but my question is, how can you distinguish present participle used as a verbal adjective and the gerund used as a verbal noun? So how can you distinguish this?
And that I don't.
You are trapped.
Yes,
Now you are trapped. But you tell me some answer. I'm ready to listen. What is actually there in your mind? What is it used, present participle? What is it used in a sentence? How is it used in a sentence? What is the function of a, I'm asking many questions, right?
We can
So what is
understand
the
it
actual function of a present participle? Someone is
Ma'am,
giving
we
me the
can
answer. Aaron? Yes.
We can understand it by checking which is the noun and which is the adjective.
Exactly. Because you know, an adjective is always placed before a noun in a sentence, right?
Yes.
Not only that, and this noun is always used to describe a noun. If a verbal adjective in the form of a present participle used before a noun, and this noun is actually qualified by this adjective, then you can label it as a verbal adjective. Present participle used in the form of a verbal adjective. So a present participle is a verbal adjective, whereas a noun, a gerund is used in the form of a verbal noun. Okay, it is in the form of a noun. Wherever you are writing a subject, wherever you are placing an object, wherever you can give a noun in a sentence, those all places you can place our little gerund, which is ending in ing form. I'll give you some example. I request everybody to write a gerund, the heading. Okay, I'll explain. You know, gerund can be used in the form of a subject in a sentence. This is also can be used in the place of an object in a sentence. This can also be used with the preposition. Please write the heading gerund. You know, present participle in function, if it is noun, then we can call it as a gerund. Very simple. Okay, gerund is also known as verbal noun. Look at the sentences written here, children. Eating is fun. Okay, first sentence, eating is fun. Here you can see a gerund as a subject. My question, children, you divide the sentence into subject and predicate.
Ma'am, it will be eating, and eating is the subject and each one is the predicate.
Okay, so gerund is in which position? It is in subject position, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is a gerund. Okay, a gerund which is used in the position of a subject. Okay, now I love eating. Okay, divide again subject verb agreement. Sorry, subject and predicate.
Is the subject
I
and
is the subject and love is
Okay, love is a verb. Eating is used after a verb in the place of an object, isn't it? I love poetry. Right? Poetry is actually an object in the sentence. I love poetry. I is the subject, love is a verb, poetry is an object in a sentence. So exactly the same. I have written I love eating.
Ma'am, so
Okay, I love eating. So in the sentence, eating is used in the position of an object.
Ma'am, so
Okay.
this adverb
Which one?
eating because it's
No.
after
No.
verb.
Here we are not touching any adverbs. Here we are actually talking about gerund. Okay, don't get confused with the adverbs and all. Okay, now another position to identify a gerund is always used with the preposition in a sentence. See here, before is a preposition, isn't it? Before, after, in, on, then above, below, all these are examples for prepositions, isn't it?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
So with the preposition, we are using a gerund in a sentence. So if you identify the preposition in a sentence, it is easy for you to identify a gerund in a sentence, because remember children, the position of a preposition is always before a noun, isn't it? Isn't it? Preposition,
Yes,
the
ma'am.
word, it shows it is positioned before. Where is it positioned before? Usually it is positioned before a noun. Okay, what is a gerund? Gerund is a verbal noun. So if there is a preposition above, or sorry, prior to the ing form of the verb, then it can be a gerund, right? Then only I can use a preposition there, right? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so these are the three places that you can fix a gerund in a sentence. So those are the three examples which help you to identify a gerund. Gerund is used before a verb in the position of a subject. Gerund can be used after a verb in the position of an object. Gerund is used with the preposition in a sentence. Okay, I'll explain it with a box. Have you all completed this this slide?
No, ma'am.
No, do it. Write the slide. Then I can draw
I'm
finished.
Examples.
these examples. You write gerund, verbal nouns, write these examples and underline eating here, underline eating here, underline eating here.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, I did
Everything.
not see the boards you did for present participle and past participle, their definition.
Ah,
Can you show that definition boards again?
it's not clear for me. Who is talking now?
Ma'am,
Aaron, ma'am.
Aaron.
now you showed the gerund definition, right?
It's a definition for gerund.
Yeah. So, like that, I did not see the present participle and past participles definition.
It's there. You will get it, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
I have uploaded notes there in the website. I'll be uploading these new slides in the in the website also, so you can refer. So you will be getting two different notes on the topic finites and non-finite. Whatever it is missed, you can use it from the you can collect it from the website. Okay,
Attendance.
now
attendance.
children, just draw this box. I request everybody to draw this box. Divide this into two. First column, you write N-O-U-N, noun. Second column, you write gerund. Okay, so I'm going to teach you how can I use gerund in sentences.
Okay, ma'am.
Sentence number 1. Sentence number 1. Ram is good. Can you identify a noun used here?
Ram.
Ram. This is the subject. So, you know, if it is a subject, you know this is a noun, right?
Yes,
Yes or no?
Ma'am.
The same nouns place, I am going to write a gerund form. Okay? The gerund is reading is good. See, same sentence. In the first sentence, I have written Ram, the noun. Okay? In the form of a subject. In the same position, I have inserted reading, the gerund. Okay? So this is here, it is in the position of a noun. Correct? It is in the position of a subject also. Yes or no?
Ma'am, are you taking attendance today?
Yes, I'll take 1 minute. My second sentence, love Ram. I love Ram. Here, Ram is the object, isn't it? Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes or no? Yes, object. So in the same position, object is a noun, right?
Not this noun.
Yes, ma'am.
So I am going to use the same gerund in the position of an object. I love
Reading.
reading. Very good. I love reading.
Ma'am,
See, gerund
we
used
write
in the
this down.
position of an object in the form of a noun.
And we write this.
You please, I request everybody to copy this. And the last one, how can I use a noun with the preposition?
Ma'am, Ram is good, right?
Huh? Ram is good, reading is good. I love Ram, I love reading. And the last one, I am fond of Ram. Okay, here fond of preposition. The same position I can use. I am
Fond of reading.
fond of reading. See, so wherever I am using a noun, I can use a gerund in that sentence. Okay, so by this, I am concluding my class today. We'll explain gerund in the next class in detail. Okay, with more examples. So the next batch is waiting. Thank you for coming here, children. So we'll explain this in the next class. Bye. See you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Finish.